Jordan, last month you did the sweetest thing ever. Every girl dreams of this. You re-proposed to JoJo.
I did.
Why is that something that you wanted to do?
It was something that was kind of always in the back of my mind, and not to take away from our first engagement, because that was amazing. It was real. It was special. The ring meant everything to us. But also, there's producers and there's cameras, and like I always felt like I wanted a moment that was just us, and especially us knowingly and taking our time through this engagement. I wanted that excitement again. I wanted to kind of reaffirm all those things that I said to her on a beach in Thailand, now knowing her that much better. And I wanted to buy my own ring. So
he wanted to make, I think you just wanted to know that you did that on your own. That was like an important thing to you. But I had no clue. I did a podcast a week before we got re-engaged. I think it was like with Betches or something, I don't know what it was. And they're like, do you think Jordan would ever repropose to you? I was like, no, like what? No,
Wow,
why would we?
okay.
The first time was real and it meant everything to us. And then a week later, I was like, literally, no
out
clue.
of nowhere, which means
I don't know how you kept that whole thing under
amazing.
it was a
wraps.
nightmare.
You pulled that off.
It was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Now I know what every guy goes through when they're
You
not
needed to
telling
know
you
that.
exactly here's where it's going to
Right.
be. The sunset's going to be here. The cameras are here. Like when you got to do it on your own, I feel you, boys. It's not easy.
JoJo, what are you doing with 2 engagement rings?
Well, I still have my Neil Lane one. It was super important to Jordan. Jordan even said too, he's like, that's so super important to us. And so we have it. I have it in its cute little box. I don't know. I don't know if it's something that I want to reset, maybe make a necklace or keep it and pass it down one day.
It still means a lot
But
to
it
us.
has so much sentimental value to me. Because that is an experience and obviously a moment that I will never forget and always cherish. So I don't know. I got 2 engagement rings. Pretty cool.
Good problem to have. Good
Maybe
problem to
I'll
have.
wear one on one and just be really,
What's up?
really obnoxious
Got a lot
with
of
it,
Yeah, don't do that.
and then get robbed. So no, don't
So
do that.
where are we with wedding planning?
Oh,
Okay, so this is where we're at. Jordan is under a strict. We have an ultimatum here. He has.
yesterday I got an ultimatum.
He's really,
Breaking news.
He's really behind. I don't even have his guest list, so it's very hard to plan a wedding without telling your vendors how many people they're going to be catering to. So we have a venue, we have a date. I have my dress. I have the important things.
Okay.
I have
So Jordan, what do you have?
nothing.
I'm here. I'm ready. Me personally, I need to figure out. Like, she's got her bridal party set, and she came to me in the living room the other day, and she's like, "I got 6. Okay, how many do you have?" I'm like, "I got more than 6." So we're gonna have to figure some things out here. So yeah, I gotta get
This
pencil to
next
paper
week,
here.
he's going to be working very hard on his stuff.
Will we be seeing some Bachelor Nation on the groomsmen and bridesmaids list?
Well, Jordan has no clue who his groomsmen are going to be,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
he can't answer yet. I wish he could. But Becca Tilly will be in the wedding. I still haven't sent out my things to my bridesmaids.
Yeah.
Becca actually heard she was going to be in the wedding through one of these interviews. So she'll
So there you
get a
go.
formal invitation or question. I don't know.
Sure.
Becca will be, but that's it for the wedding party.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll have lots of couples too on the guest list once you figure that out.
Yes.
So, yeah.
We gotta work on that.
Is Chris Harrison going to be officiating?
Chris is not going to be officiating. We want him to come and enjoy our wedding
I'm
and
gonna
not have
give him
to
a break.
work.
Yeah,
Take a break.
he works enough.
They work him, so he can come and enjoy it. We'd love that.
I want him to get a drink at the bar and rip up the dance floor, not worry
Exactly.
about the officiating.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever consider televising the wedding?
You know, it's been 3 years since we got engaged, and when we started to talk about that option, it was something we were kind of always a little bit against, just because we didn't want our wedding to be a production. You know, we didn't want it to be scripted.
Not be us, and not be exactly what we wanted.
Yeah, and so we kind of leaned against it, and then as we started planning, it just kind of wasn't anything we thought about. So we'll document it in our own way.
Yeah.
You know?
That's even more special.
Yeah.
I agree with that. You guys have such a big fan base of people who followed your relationship from the very beginning. What has it been like having your relationship play out, you know, with so many eyes on you? And even now you guys have been so open, always sharing what you're up to, and
I think that's kind of like, it's been an evolution though. I think like the first year we didn't want to share that there was anything wrong,
Totally.
right? I mean, we were worried if like we were in a bad mood. Our relationship's good, but if you're in a bad mood at the grocery store and someone takes a picture, like everyone's gonna think you're
Yeah.
breaking up. So we were we just stepped,
Hypersensitive to it too,
and that wasn't healthy either. We didn't have anywhere to escape. We didn't feel like we were being honest with ourselves or anybody we were around. So I think just being transparent, being honest that it was tough at times. Here's what life's like now. We're still working through things like every normal relationship.
That's, I think, is important. I think just, once you're able to just kind of be transparent about the struggles that you had early on, and thankfully we're in such a way better place now. So it's like, it's fun to open up our lives and it's fun to share things. And that's not to say we obviously still have arguments and we bicker and there's those moments because that is totally normal.
Because we're humans.
Because we're humans.
Yeah.
But we know how to handle them. And I think, like you said, it's just an evolution.
Yeah.
But we love people being able to see that because I know that they were very involved. So it's kind of just a part of it now.
You just bought your first real adult home.
Yes,
How
we did.
excited are you to get started on that?
I'm excited for it to be done.
Yeah. It's already started.
It was already supposed to be done. It's going to be done maybe hopefully a month.
We've been living in just remodels that we've done and have planned to flip or rent. And so we've just been bouncing from these projects basically.
Yeah.
So this is actually the first home that we're like, okay, this is something we'll grow into as a family. And it's big enough for expansion, not...
down the road, like the puppy, another dog.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, expansion, another dog.
Exactly.
Let me just say, like, when you're making decisions for other people, it's a lot easier when you're renovating. We almost had a giant meltdown for like the 8th time over white paint on the inside. And let me tell you, every white paint looks exactly the same, and depending on which white paint you put it next to, it looks completely different.
Jordan is traumatized by paint selections.
It's my
white
nightmare.
paint selections.
I wake up in the night like hot sweats, cold sweats, like oh no, white, alabaster,
I handle it.
pure white, simply white. Like they're all white.
That is so funny.
But like literally, it's my nightmare.
But so different.
I'm very indecisive, so I feel like I kind of be in your
I'm
boat
like
a
that
little
when
bit.
it's my
When
own
it's our
project.
stuff. She's
when
like-
it's other people, I'm like, I have a vision, I know what I want, but in my own home, I'm like, do I love that? Am I gonna love that in 5 months, 6 months? So yeah.
Yeah. I want to talk a little bit about some stuff going on in Bachelor Nation.
Okay.
Tyler Cameron's breakup with Gigi.
Yes.
How do you guys think he's been handling that in the press?
I don't know. Obviously, we were very invested early on when we heard that they were together. I was like, whoa. Because I love Gigi Hadid. I mean, like, I just think she's awesome. And we thought he was really great, too. So we were like, you know what? That's really cool.
Good for him,
you.
yeah.
But, it's just a breakup, Everyone goes through breakups, whether it's Gigi Hadid or anyone else. I'm sure if it was something serious, he's probably bummed. But I think he's been super respectful and just such a gentleman with how he's handled everything from Hannah to Gigi to just being so in the spotlight, because that's very hard.
Yeah.
And like everyone wants to know now what's going on, so I'm sure that's kind of overwhelming.
Yeah,
but
I think he's handled it really well and not
Super
need to
great.
like spill too much. Like he's been very respectful. I think is good.
he's a good guy. Yeah.
Okay, so Bachelor Nation and celebs, this has been happening. Like Mike Johnson has been shooting a shot, Demi Lovato, Keke Palmer. What
Oh
do
my
you guys
God,
think about
yes.
that?
Who's Keke Palmer?
She's the host on GMA with Michael Strahan, right?
Sarah and Keke.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. You know what?
I love it.
That is just good for everyone. Like shooting their shot.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's to show you how just popular the franchise is. Like, it's kind of crazy. I remember when I was on my season seeing like, I think it was, who was it? It was Ryan Reynolds tweeted something about me because him and Blake Lively were watching the show and I almost had a meltdown.
Oh my!
I would have a meltdown.
I would have a meltdown. I don't know, but I think it's super cool. What do you think?
I think it's awesome.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta go for it.
Shoot your shot.
You get a
Why
short
not?
window of time, like we all do. Like we're gonna be really
just
uncool at
bask in
some
it while
point.
it's there.
Absolutely, you'll regret it if you don't.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, so JoJo, you're good friends with Rachel. Do you think there's
Rachel Lindsay?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Do you think there's a chance that Colton would go on Rachel's podcast to clear the air?
Oh, I saw something. You know what? I'm really not in the know with all the Bachelor drama. I kind of know. I saw the tweets and stuff. I don't know. I think Rachel wants Colton to come on. They seem very outspoken about their opinions. So, yeah.
Fiery one for sure. Yeah.
Maybe he would. Yeah, I think he said something like, yes, I'll go on your podcast if you do X, Y, and Z. I was like, what
Whoa,
is
there's
going
like-
on
I
right
like,
now?
can't
A
keep up
list.
with all this.
To be honest, I don't really have a clue. But I'd listen.
Yeah.
I'd listen. I'd like
It'd
to
be
know.
great. It'd be great podcast material.
Yeah, it would.
All right. So last question. Peter Weber's The Bachelor. He's
Pilot
so
Pete.
cute. Yes. If you had to guess, what kind of girl do you think he'll end up with?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. So we never met. We've never met him. I see him with just a really sweet, kind, but strong woman. I mean, he came from Hannah, who's super strong and confident. So I just feel like a nice like mixture between confident and sweet and kind. literally have no clue because I don't even know what kind of girl he likes.
It's a
That
good
was
guess.
just my take, you know? Sounds like a nice kind of girl, right? You have no clue.
I have no idea.
He doesn't even know what's going
Will
on.
you guys be tuning in?
We've been trying to tune in for like the last 3 years since our
I've
season.
never sat down and watched a Bachelor episode start to finish.
Ever, not even our
Not-
own season.
not even
Not
ours.
even your
Yeah.
own. Wow.
I
Yeah.
keep up though. I have my DVR.
Uh-huh.
I get to it when I can. I like to know what's going on.
I mean, you've got to know what's going on because it's everywhere. People are always talking.
Oh, we
about
always
it.
know what's going on.
Yeah.
We find
I
out.
get it from her, and then I get it on social media.
Mhm.
So
But he seems adorable, and I'm very
Yeah.
excited for him. I feel like he's going to be a really good bachelor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he will be too.
there was already some drama, right? Didn't he
Too
get
bad
like
he got that. Yeah.
How is
Yeah,
his cute little
something-
face?
stitches
Yeah,
somewhere
I
maybe?
know.
See, you know. How do you know that?
Social media.
there
I
we
don't
go.
live under a
Okay,
rock.
There we go.
I'm on Twitter.
That's okay.
Awesome.